right, hello everybody. Welcome to Sportport. So, huge weekend for us in one aspect. In the other aspect, we did awful. And this is becoming a trend for us. We are absolutely, you can look right here, we are killing it when it comes to game picks. We are doing amazing when it comes to game picks and our safety net, which are the main things we like to do here, especially the safety net is like the primary thing on this channel. But our player props have been awful. They have been terrible. Like it's just fade me at this point. I'm I'm Trent 2.0. Just I cannot hit something for the life of me when it comes to player props. I can't do it, right? But first, let's start with this. All right, we're going to start with our game picks. Then we're going to go to our player props. Then we're going to go to tonight's game, which is the Saints versus the Ravens. So, starting it off, we have got our full slate picks. As of right now, since we started, we are 32-8. We were this close to having a perfect weekend. In both the safety net and our game picks, the Bills screwed us. Bills should have won. You would have imagined they would have won. We thought they were going to win, but they didn't. So we got every single game right besides the Bills. So Eagles Texans, we got that on Thursday. Eagles win, easy. Chargers Falcons, Chargers barely squeak it out and win. Dolphins Bears, Dolphins barely squeak it out and win. Raiders Jaguars, Jaguars pulled that off by a touchdown. Colts Patriots, Patriots dominated them. Vikings Commanders, Vikings ran away with it a little bit. Packers versus Lions, we picked the Lions. That was our upset there, and the Lions did win. Then we got Bills Jets. That's where it messed us up. The Jets straight up won, really screwed us. But you're gonna have a loss or two. I'll take the one loss. Even if it's because nobody pretty much was saying that was gonna happen. It's not like we're alone in that. Then we got Panthers Bengals. Bengals destroyed them. Seahawks Cardinals. That was another one people thought was gonna be close, and I was pretty confident on the Seahawks, and the Seahawks did win. Rams versus Bucks. The Buccaneers had a crazy last drive that they won it off of. Titans Chiefs. Chiefs won that one in overtime. Ravens Saints is tonight. So 32-8. We were almost perfect this weekend. Every game except the Bills was correct. Hopefully we can also be correct tonight. Go Saints. I like Lamar Jackson in that, but just for the sake of the channel, I want to be right. So we'll see what happens there. That'll be what we talk about tomorrow. So this was our safety net. So we had, Eagles, they won. We took a -9.5. They only won because of that. Patriots, we took -2.5. We could have taken them -20 and we would have been fine. But that one still won. Bills -6.5. That's what we lost on. So that sucked. And Dolphins money line, they won straight up. So that was also good. So if you didn't parlay them all together, like I said not to do, then you could have won if you picked Patriots Dolphins. But, if you picked Patriots Bills, then obviously didn't get it because the Bills lost. So feeling pretty good there. 3 out of 4, 18-6 so far since we've started in the season. I'm very fine with that. 18-6 is perfectly fine with me. That is over 75%. So, well, that is 75%. So I'm completely fine with that. But yeah, I'm not complaining there. Not taking one tonight. I'm not super confident the Saints are going to win. I'm not super confident the Ravens are going to win. So if I was to take one, I'd probably take the underdog. But next, we'll go here. And this is where it was rough. So in our Patriots-Colts game, we did awful. We went 1 out of 5. Deion Jackson did not go over his receiving yards. Sam Ehlinger did not go anywhere near his passing yards. Jacoby Myers, he was like 10 yards away from his receiving yard total. Didn't hit it. Ramondre Stevenson, over 23.5 receiving yards. Did not hit it. Mac Jones did get less than 2 touchdown passes, though. Or just touchdowns in total, like him running or passing or whatever. But so there's 1 for 5 on there. And then our solo picks, Aaron Jones looked terrible. The Green Bay, just in general, looked awful. Kyler Murray, he threw an interception and it was called a penalty. So they brought it back. So that really, really sucked. But that one did not hit. Tua Tagovailoa, he did hit his over. I feel like that's pretty much a lock every week nowadays. Tom Brady did hit his over by a tiny bit. Then we had Trevor Lawrence go over, or not go over on his. So that also sucked. But yeah, so overall 3-7 on the player props for yesterday. I know that we also went negative on Thursday, so we probably went, I think, 4-8, which is bad. 4-8 is awful. No excuses. They didn't hit, 4-8. What are you gonna do? Fade me, as I said. Just fade me, fade me, fade me. Act like I'm Trent. Don't take my bets. All right. This is, several weeks in a row of not getting all the player props, not going positive on the player props. So, well, I believe 2 weeks ago we went positive, but it was like when we go positive, we are barely positive. We started off a little strong, and then we went to literally, I think we tied 1 week, which was last week, I believe, and now it's just bad. So, just saying, fade me. I'm still going to give out the things because, I don't say them unless I'm confident. I can be wrong and confident. That's what I've been doing. But yeah, so player props, those did not go well for us this weekend at all. Not too happy about that, but hopefully we can bounce back eventually. All I'm saying right now is fade me. So now after that, I believe we have, just tonight's game. So our player props for tonight's game is Isaiah Likely over 40.5 receiving yards and Chris Olave over 63.5 receiving yards. I like both of these. I think Chris Olave is going to have a huge game tonight. I think he is going to have an amazing game. I am not worried in the slightest about that one, but I probably should be, because as I said, fade me. If you want to take his under, I won't be mad at you, right? But I think Chris Olave can definitely hit that tonight. And then Isaiah Likely, I think with Mark Andrews out, he looked impressive last time they played. So I'm liking him a lot this weekend. And obviously I have the Saints to win. Not picking, as I said, not picking one of the sides for the spread. I can, pull it up and look right now at what it is. But I believe it's like Saints +3 or something. If I was to take it, I would probably take like Saints +7.5 or something. Oh, they're only +1.5 now. So, yeah, not a huge fan of that one at all. I wouldn't take the spreads on it, but I do like those player props, and I do like the Saints to win. So hopefully we can only have one wrong game this weekend. That would be amazing. Hopefully these two player props can even out that record a little bit, but we'll have to see exactly what happens. So I also want to say thanks to anybody who stops by from the TikTok. The TikToks have been doing pretty good lately, so I really, really appreciate that. But that's about it for me. Great weekend on the game picks, not great weekend on the player props. This is consistent. I mean, as you can see, 32-8 is insane for game picks. That is very, very, very good. So I'm literally over the moon about that we are really getting those down. So it just sucks that the one we got wrong was also the one we went with the safety net. But still 3 out of 4 on the safety net. But thanks to anybody who stopped by. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully tonight can go good for us. I'm really, really excited about this next week of football too. Hopefully we can keep the game pick streak going and just fade me on those player props. So I will see you guys tomorrow, and I hope I have good news for you.